Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to the Dark Divine Feminine Tarot and Epiphanies. Of course, we know this tarot is for the Dark Divine Collective, our Dark Divine Masculine and our Dark Divine Feminine. If you like what you see, please feel free to like and subscribe. I will be here all the time. I keep telling y'all this. Today, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. And we're going to look into Moon and Scorpio and what we should be focused on during Moon and Scorpio. If anybody is paying attention, you know our good friend the Moon is actually transitioning out of Moon and Libra right now and is taking its course right on over to Moon and Scorpio. So we want to know what messages the Divine Mother has for us, the Dark Divine Feminine Collective, the Dark Divine Collective during this particular time. What are some of the things we need to know, and what are some of the things we should expect? We see a lot of passion. We also want to talk about the Moon and Scorpio being transformative, right? Because one thing about the Dark Divine is that it is very much about the transformative energy. We're talking about the energy that disrupts the frequency and takes us into the next, whatever the next is. The Dark Divine is what brings truth and wisdom, which I did just speak about wisdom in one of my previous readings, if you did want to go ahead and take a look at that. But we do see the Moon moving into Scorpio. Scorpio also being a transformative energy that is represented in the tarot by Death card number 13, which is all about Scorpio energy, transformative energy. As we know, death brings with it endings and new beginnings, and it also never leaves anything the same. So, which plugs right into the card we just pulled, which is Alchemist, right? Herbal kitchen, alchemist. So we see passion and transformation, right? Because the alchemist knows how to take whatever he is offered. He can turn anything. The philosopher's stone, right? You can turn anything, any substance into something else if need be. Alchemize the energy in the room. Our Lady of the Soul birth. We see a lot of Dark Divine energy and creation coming up in these coming days. That we have the Moon slide on over to Scorpio. Okay? And we see the Divine Sun Child. So we do see some sun energy coming through this. So we see some warm energy. We're seeing a lot of passion, blessings of the Sun Falcon. We do see the Divine Masculine popping up, stepping up, doing this thing during this Moon and Scorpio time. This is a great time for our Divine Masculine to also step into creativity. Also, this is a great time I'm hearing for the Divine Masculine to speak truth. Speak truth everywhere that you go. You want to represent yourself as a paternal figure, always seeking truth. However, we do see that there may be some loss. I'm hearing that the loss will be mental. I'm hearing loss in thoughts, right? Some people are going to find out some of the things they believed forever just were not true. Okay? Again, transformation, transformative energy. This is very significant to transformative energy because we all know that when Scorpio comes through, when the death frequency comes through, when the Dark Divine comes through, as I said before, it never leaves things as they were before, right? So, somebody's going to get a shake. Something's gonna shake them, and they're gonna find out, wow, that was never true. So they're gonna get a whole redefining of their life and finding out something that they always believed, maybe in their family, maybe in a relationship, was never really true. Somebody's gonna get uninitiated from something. What did I just say? Initiation in the reverse. We see some serious transformation coming through to our Dark Divine Collective. In fact, our Dark Divine Collective is going to be this transformation for a lot of people. You have some folks out there that thought you were one kind of person, and they're about to find out that is not even remotely true about you. We see the masculine in the reverse, Lord God, the masculine in reverse. We see patriarchy being on its ear in the lives of some of the women right now. The women and the men of our Dark Divine Collective right now. We're seeing some people getting, I'm really hearing that there's going to be some liberation for members of the LGBT community in the coming days, as well as women that are in abusive marriages. We're going to see a lot of transformative energy coming through people's lives as a total shock, okay? We got people calling back. We got people calling you back that you knew would never call you back, okay? And they're calling you back, and they're calling you back pleading their case. We're seeing a lot of that. People trying to transform old relationships into a new relationship. They're trying to say, please, I will never do that particular thing again. Or, hey, that thing you told me that made me never want to speak to you again, you know, you were right and I just couldn't appreciate it. Again, we see air energy. So we're seeing a lot of conversation. We're seeing a lot of communication that's just going to be popping back up. We even see communication that's going to be going a little sideways because you have people that are not ready. They're not ready to receive what a lot of us in the Dark Divine know, okay? They're not ready to receive it. What I say? They're not ready to receive it, but there will be an awakening for some. There will be an awakening for some. And it will very much come from those that were willing to listen, that are willing to heed the disruption that often comes when somebody who has a transformative message speaks their mind. Things are getting revealed. Mystery in reverse. Again, we see things are being revealed. Okay? That transformative energy is about to come through hard. Hard. I'm here in the next 4 days. There will be a lot of Scorpio energy coming through. Need I say it again? Hard. Hard. Okay? Don't be surprised if you hear some things you thought you would never hear from people you thought you would never hear it from. Apologies from people you think like, what? I never thought I would see today that they acknowledge that this or that thing even happened. But you're about to see it. You're about to see some transformation in the coming days. In our family, in our families, especially family, your elders, right? Older family members. You're about to see a lot of transformation coming from them. Those older family members that really could affect your fate. You know, grandma. You know, that type of thing. That really could affect your fate. They're going to make an offer, and a lot of people are going to want to call a truce. You told them some truth. You told them something they couldn't believe. And this is about to be the moment that they're like, you know what? I should listen to you. I shouldn't have been so stubborn. I shouldn't have been so stubborn, and I would have been more fulfilled. I should have listened to that. You was the only one trying to tell me the truth. You were the only one trying to tell me the truth. A lot of people are going to be picking that up. Because they betrayed you before. You told them the truth. You gave them the truth. And they said, let me betray you on that. Because they wasn't ready to hear it. And that's a typical thing that happens in the dark divine. To come through with the message. You know, you think about John the Baptist in the Bible. Sometimes people know things first. And everybody else is not ready to accept it. And this person has experienced a lot of grief because they didn't listen to you. And they just now catching it. They're just now catching it. They're just now catching it. They're going to want to deliver that message to you. Because they've been out in the cold feeling a way about how they did you. They're like, man, I shouldn't have did them like that. All they was doing was trying to tell me the truth. All they was doing was trying to tell me the truth that other people wasn't willing to tell me. And here I was acting a fool. People catching on. We see a lot of truth. A lot of truth coming out. People have been laying back thinking. Thinking about how they treated you. Thinking about what they said. We see a lot of that. We see a lot of it. People finally willing to admit where they went wrong. Okay? Again, we see a lot of transformation coming through. A lot of transformation coming through. People willing to come back with the apology. They bringing that apology in. It's a meek apology too. Somebody is humiliated. Somebody is humiliated. They were humiliated that you was right. You know what? You were right about them too. Somebody that you said, you know what, you're just a liar. You don't have no integrity. And they ran. They ran away. They ran away because you saw through them. This person is about to try to run back. This person is about to try to run back. So we see a lot of truths and transformations and energy, transformation and thoughts. The thoughts that others were having about each other. The thoughts that were being had in relationships, the thoughts that we were having in our own minds about ourselves, coming to the realization that things we thought in the past may not have even been true. Hey, I always thought that, you know, my friend felt this way about me and they really never did. The moon in Scorpio is going to bring with it transformation and truth. So I invite y'all to do your protection, walk in truth, and know that you're about to hear some things or even bring some messages that are going to be very disruptive to the frequency you were previously in, right? Because you believe something else or they believe something else. There's about to be some serious shifts, okay? Some serious shifts in what you believed and what you knew. But it's all good. Moon and Scorpio always is going to bring with us some great tumultuous storms that take us to a place of cleansing and then purification and detoxification if necessary. So I want to thank you for coming over here and hanging out with me for this moment. And I'm going to be here all the time, like I said. So like, subscribe, hang out. We can do this all the time. I have no problem with it. All right. Catch y'all in the next one.